Hey, so we're in this really great community garden here on Francis in Koreatown. And there's been some investment here. Like there's a little free library. It's a little neglected, but I see that it was donated by the Annenberg Space for Photography. And there's a place to grow plants to eat in the back. There's places to sit and fruit trees. Oh, hey, that's some loquats. You got some flowering natives. Apples, very cool. Lovely little shaded area. You got some neighborhood information here, and then directly across the street is the spectacular 1922 garden court apartment house, 10 unit with big apartments. I believe they're doubles, and you could, if you live there, you basically can treat this community garden as your front yard. What a treat. And yet, because Karen Bass has got really bad policies about homelessness and planning and land use, she's got this crazy ED1, Executive Directive 1. It's been rewritten multiple times because it was such bad planning policy. And the whole scheme is that existing affordable housing buildings are worth much more if they're empty, and then you can tear them down and build affordable housing. If that sounds like a shell game, that's because it is. So I want you to look at this. 10 units, right? 1922. This is where people want to live. This is the type of residential development that makes people happy. Look at that beautiful entryway. Look at the palm trees. Hi there. Everything about this is great. And so, of course, the city of Los Angeles thinks demolishing it for affordable housing is somehow a net good. And if you listen to the YIMBYs online, you know what they'll say? Well, 10 units replaced it with 58. How is that not a net improvement? And let me tell you how it's not a net improvement. It's a shell game. So when they say affordable housing, and by the way, perhaps you're noticing that units are boarded up. That's because when the new owner came in, oh look, there's another boarded up one. He just started getting rid of tenants. Now how do you do that without doing the Ellis Act? It's an amazing thing. It's called cash for keys. You tell people you're not gonna lose, you might as well just take some money and go. And they give you some cash and you get the keys. And then the more empty units you have, the less people you have to pay to get rid of, and the fewer people are likely to join, a tenants union and fight for their rights. So what exactly is going on here? Affordable doesn't mean what you think it is. NOAA is the acronym that people use for this naturally occurring affordable housing. And by the way, these old trees have got to go too because they're in the way of the construction. Naturally occurring affordable housing can be a big double unit where someone's paying like $900 a month because they've been here for a long time and it has rent control. Affordable under ED1, as it's calculated, is someone who makes, some percentage of the average mean income in the neighborhood, which honestly usually works out as someone who makes like $75,000, $80,000 a year, which I promise you is not the people who used to live here, who used to like to go across the street to the community garden, who attend the Baptist church. It's displacement, it's gentrification, it's sick. This is what Karen Bass has done because she doesn't know anything about planning, and she lets her rogue planning department make plans for her. They've already had to change ED1 multiple times because it was so poorly planned, and people in some neighborhoods have fought back. But we're in Koreatown, and people aren't fighting back here because they're scared to death that they're going to be picked up by ICE and deported. So you've got an incredibly disenfranchised community. You've got people who really need help. You've got housing no one can live in. You've got heritage trees that are about to be chopped down. And, there's no business for the ladies who've been selling here for almost 30 years. It's a problem, my friends. And another problem that I have here, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm complaining about they want to demolish this beautiful building. Yeah, they do. The mayor, Karen freaking Bass, wants to demolish it for affordable housing.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. And that tree's got to go too.
I'm originally from this side, Koreatown.
This is a great neighborhood, my friend. Yeah.
We need that.
Look at it. Half the units are boarded up.
Exactly.
People need to protest. Get your neighbors together. Yeah, thanks. See, people care. Almost caused an accident. See, he's from the neighborhood. He can't live here. No one can live here because the new owner boarded up all the units. There's still people living here, though. And I just want you to see this tree. Now, I know it's not a native. But would you look at that? I assume that's got to go too. You know, when we used to start doing this work, people would be like, "What, do you want to buy this building?" No, I can't buy buildings. We don't have money. We're not those kinds of people. We just care about stuff. We care about setbacks. We care about old trees. We care about 10 units of very affordable housing that the mayor wants to tear down and no one's allowed to live in. And we care about the ripple effects that all of the little businesses around here are going to be devastated by the loss of the people who patronize them. So 2900 Francis, that's where it is. This ED1 bullshit, pardon my French, was just submitted a couple of weeks ago. It isn't a done deal. There can be an appeal. What do you think, cowboy?
I think we need to try.
We always need to try.
That's right.
Buildings like this are what people want to live in. They don't want to live in these file cabinets that are going up all over town. So that's all. Just had to come down here and see it. Now we've seen it. And we got other problems to go solve, so off we go. Oh, we got to go the other way, right?
Yeah, this way.
This way. Bye. The only thing that you need to know, where are we? We're right off James Wood. Who is James Wood? This guy ran the redevelopment agency. This isn't what's supposed to happen. All the investment that was put into this community was not here so that existing affordable units can be...
James Wood?
Yeah.
James M. Wood is the man who saved 12 SRO apartment buildings in South Park off of Grand and Olive.
Right,
and
as
Flower.
residency hotels.
The one of which is the RB Young Apartments, the most salient, because you can see it from the freeway.
Yep, you can.
Okay, that's who James M. Wood
So
was.
the idea that in the shadow of a street they named after him, they're evicting low-income tenants to build affordable housing, it's actually an obscenity. And everyone involved should be ashamed of themselves. They do know better. And if you know your LA history, you know how to fight and you know when to say enough is enough. So enough is enough. Here we are right around the corner on James M. Woods, and this is the kind of thing they like to build now. It's not really for the people who live in the neighborhood, but somebody wants it.